So we're here at the Nitto ATP Finals in London, and of course we come to see Hans, the physio, a key part of what's going on here to find out about his day-to-day goings-on and what products he uses. Can you tell me a little bit about what you do here at the Nitto ATP Finals?
Well, I'm one of the two physiotherapists who are working for the ATP, and we essentially are here for the players and to do anything to help them prepare and stay healthy, and obviously help them. That means before, potentially during, and also after. And there's obviously the preparation where things like the tape comes in that we've now received from Nitto.
How does the tape help?
On the one end of the scale, to really try and reduce mobility and increase stability of a joint, try and support it to prevent it maybe moving too much. It's to stimulate certain directions of movement or help with sort of alignment and posture, for example, the shoulder. Usually for an ankle, we'd use 3 different types of tape. The under wrap is usually you want it to stick, but you don't want the really strong tape to necessarily stick straight on the skin. And then we have this, which is the main sort of scaffolding of the tape to stiffen up your ankle. And then we might supplement it with something like this, which is a bit stretchier, a bit more malleable, can actually go around the ankle.
I mean, this seems like it's quite a thorough process, but when you're on court, you have a certain amount of time in which you can actually do things, right?
Yeah, it's the court call is 3 minutes. Technically, we have as long as we want to try and decide.
Yeah.
If it takes 5 minutes to decide, then it's 5 minutes, but you usually try and do it as quickly as possible. So a minute or 2.
This is the second layer.
Yeah, so this is the one that actually gives you the support.
Will players have this, even if they haven't got an injury, they'll just get this done to support the ankle when they're playing, or?
Some people do it prophylactically because they've had a problem in the past, so they've ended up sort of thinking, oh, my ankle is a bit unstable.
Yeah.
Keep your foot like that, and this is one of the messages we always say.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah.
So it's more like the particular, and I think that's right. If you know your body, I shouldn't be the one to tell them how the tape should feel. They should tell me. So we try and make sure that we learn what each individual player likes. So this direction here is to just stop you going that way, which is the most common way of injuring it. With this, which you see is stretchier and quite moldable, so it's quite nice. Again, just keep it there like that. So there we might say, well, how does that feel? Move it around. Yeah. And you say if that's not quite enough, we might go around again. But if that's okay, we just might finish like that.
And that actually does feel extremely secure.
Yeah, so if that's the aim, that's how you'd want it, but you might also struggle if you go out there if you're not used to it and you think, I can't move it enough. But it's amazing how tight some players actually want it.
One thing I am slightly worried about is the removal process. Yeah. Because I can feel a little bit of the hairs getting pulled on there. So do some of the players they shave the legs because of this? Yeah.
The problem is if you get a few hairs caught, it's like someone is pinching you. Yeah. And you're moving, and that after a while will get quite annoying. So shaving, no doubt.
You'd have to get used to the feeling.
No, for sure.
Right, well, I think that's a fantastic job. I'm all set to go and play.